Namaste. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like no matter how much you achieve, something still feels missing? You might have the job, the house, the relationships, and yet there is this restlessness, this pull for something more. That's because our desires don't just live in the material world. They move through different layers of who we are. And when those desires are aligned, life feels balanced, meaningful, and complete. And that's exactly what the pyramid of desire is all about. How the chakras connect with your glands, your hormones, and even the way you experience fulfillment in life. Now, before we dive in, I want to remind you that I've created a free hormone imbalance fix guide. It goes deeper into today's lesson and gives you holistic remedies to balance weak chakras and optimize hormones like cortisol, insulin, and thyroid, the three most powerful hormones of human body. It also addresses issues like skin flare-ups, low testosterone, PCOS, PMS, estrogen dominance, and much more. So please comment chakra below and we'll send it straight to you. Right. So in the last video, part 1, we explored the bottom 3 chakras, the root, sacral, and solar plexus. These are what I call the chakras of the material plane. Now, most people spend most of their energy here because they are tied to survival, pleasure, and achievement. And when they are balanced, life feels stable and enjoyable. But when they are off balance, whether underactive or overactive, you start seeing problems, anxiety, addictions, digestive issues, hormonal chaos. And that's why the real shift happens when energy starts to rise upwards. So let's begin with the heart chakra, the anahata. This is where love, compassion, and connection live. People who operate from the heart have a warmth about them. You've probably met someone who makes you feel safe and accepted the very moment you're with them. That's the glow of an open heart. But if energy stays stuck below, the heart tends to close. It might show up as loneliness, jealousy, resentment, or struggling to forgive. Think of times when you have held a grudge and how heavy that felt. That's heart imbalance in action. When love stabilizes, the next urge is expression, and that brings us to the throat chakra, Vishuddha. This is where truth seeks its voice. People with a strong throat chakra communicate clearly and authentically. Words become medicine. Boundaries feel natural, not forced. But when this chakra is blocked, it can look like fear of speaking up in a meeting, for example, avoiding tough conversation, or always saying yes when you mean no. On the flip side, an overactive throat might show up as dominating conversations, interrupting others, or talking just to fill the silence. Right, so from here, energy refines into the third eye, the Agnya chakra. This is your center of intuition and inner knowing. When Agnya is balanced, you trust your inner compass. Decisions feel clear. You just know what aligns and what doesn't. But when it's clouded, life can feel confusing. You might overthink every little choice, endlessly seek advice from others, or scroll your phone for hours trying to figure out what to do next. That's a weak third eye at work. Too much noise from the outside, not enough trust in yourself. And finally, we arrive at the crown chakra, the Sahasrara, the 1,000-petaled lotus. This is the desire to simply be, to unite with the divine, to experience life beyond the ego. Some people are born leaning into this energy. They are naturally drawn to wisdom, meditation, devotion, and service. For others, the journey is more gradual, step by step, balancing, healing, and letting energy rise upward. Both paths are beautiful. There is no rush. There is no competition. Right. So to summarize all chakras and to keep it simple, here's how the pyramid of desire unfolds. Root is all about desire for survival. Sacral is about desire for pleasure and sexuality. Solar plex is desire for achievement and power. Heart is desire for love and connection. Throat is desire to express your truth. Third eye is the desire to understand and intuit. Crown is the desire to unite and simply be. And here's the truth. There is no one right place to be. Some people are meant to live more from the heart, others from the intuition, others in devotion. Wherever you are right now, your only work is to keep moving upward gently, consistently, refining your energy and finding balance. And remember, if you want practical ways to do this, how to balance your chakras, how to optimize hormones like cortisol, insulin, and thyroid, and how to handle estrogen dominance, low testosterone, PCOS, PMS, just comment chakra below and we'll send you the Hormone Imbalance Fixed guide. I'm Akash. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.